Hi there, Jane here from Fortress Learning. So we have been having a look and a play on the new Training.gov.au, and we are loving it. And we thought that we might just share some useful insights of things that we really like. So when you're searching the National Training Register, you can either choose to search nationally recognized training, and that includes your training packages, qualifications, units of competencies, skill sets, or you can choose to search registered training organizations. So if you want to find a particular RTO or a group of RTOs, you click on registered training organizations, put their name in here, and then click on search. But I'm going to start off with this nationally recognized training, and I'm going to go straight into the TAE training package. So it comes up below there, and I select it. And here's the TAE training package. If you wanted to show history, you could change this and say yes, and that'll show all your superseded and deleted products. But I'm going to keep that as no for now. I think maybe because this package is currently in transition, it's still showing the 16, so it should really be the 22. Okay, so in your training package, across this blue bar here, you'll find all of your different headings that you can go into for the training package. So in here, it's showing all of the qualifications within the TAE training package. It shows you all of your skill sets within the package, all of your units of competency, any imported units of competency, and then it's got a summary. So in your summary, it shows you your training package developer, and it'll show you mapping. So like I said, this should really be the 22 that supersedes the 16, which will hopefully change when the transition ends. And you can find your companion volumes in your summary. And if you want to find RTOs who deliver products from this training package, then you can click on find RTOs, and there's a whole lot of RTOs. So I'm going back to the qualifications, and I'm going to select the TAE 50122. So you just click on the code, and it takes you straight into your qualification. So here you can see there's your qualification name. I'm not showing my history, and it's saying that this is current. In your qualification details page, this is similar to how it used to be shown. You've got your modification history, so it's showing release 1, and it supersedes and is not equivalent to the 16 diplomas. And it tells you your qualification description, just like it used to, with the roles of people who are going into this qualification, licensing, regulatory information, entry requirements, and your packaging rules, along with any specializations and your units of competency. A look at the units of competency. These are all your units of competency that are in this qualification. Now, I believe the default is set at 10, so it just shows 10 units per page. And you can click and go to the different pages. But what I really like is, you can change this to 100. See the headings at the top of the table, at the top of each column. And sorry, if it's got 2 arrows heads here, you can click on that heading. So if I want to click on title, it'll then sort the units according to the unit title. So, if you know a unit by name, then it might be easier that you go down to evaluate training, and it's easier to find it. So this is showing that it's current. Essential, this is showing whether it's an elective or a core. So if you click on essential, it groups all of the core units together, which I think is really useful, and you can see all of your cores and all of your electives, and they are still in alphabetical order, but according to cores and electives. And another thing that's really simple to see is for this particular unit, TAE DES 511, if you go along, you'll see that there is a prerequisite. So you just click on show, and it shows you the prerequisite for that unit. So it's so clear and simple and easy to use. Another thing that I like is this export button. So with this function, especially if you've got like a transitioning training package and you want to compare the old and the new, you can just download this. I selected it as an Excel spreadsheet, and it is opening up as an Excel spreadsheet. And when it opens up, it's going to show all of the units of competency for this qualification. Okay, so those are the units of competency. Right, now if we drill down into a unit of competency, so let's go into, I'm just going to go into this BSB PEF 502, and it shows you the unit and the current release. Okay, so in the unit, it shows you the unit of competency. Just like it did previously, it shows all the unit of competency along with its elements and performance criteria and the foundation skills for the unit. And it also shows you the unit mapping, but then it's followed by the assessment requirements. So it shows your modification history, all of your performance evidence, your knowledge evidence, and your assessment conditions. One thing I do want to just make you aware of, because you need to be careful here, especially if you're not used to using units of competency, you can download the unit. But it says you can download unit as PDF, or you can download the unit as Word, or you can download full unit as zip. So if you choose download unit, please just remember that it will only download the unit of competency. So it's only, the unit of competency with the elements and performance criteria and the foundation skills. It does not download the assessment requirements. So what I would recommend is whenever you want to download a unit, download the whole zip folder. So it says download full unit as zip. By doing that, you then download both the unit of competency as well as the assessment requirements of the unit. So it downloads both documents in both PDF and your Word. Okay, so the unit details gives you all of your elements, performance criteria, foundation skills, and performance evidence, knowledge evidence, and assessment conditions. It also shows you which qualifications this unit is in. Now sometimes a unit, this is in a lot of qualifications, but sometimes we need to find out what level qualification this particular unit's in. And you can see that it's a level 4, a level 5, so you can clearly see which qualifications it's in. And remember, if you want to sort by code, you can just click on the headings here. It shows you which skill sets the unit is in. It shows you any accredited courses. And then in the summary, the mapping shows you any units that it has superseded and whether it's equivalent. So this one is supersedes and is equivalent to BSB LDR 511, and you can click on there to see the superseded unit. You can do an advanced compare on the releases. These are all the training packages and classifications, and then your companion volumes can be found in the summary. I love this compare button. So for compare, this compare tool, you can put in whether it's training package, qualification, unit. I'm going to put in unit here, and I'm going to have a look at the unit Res 511 and its release 1. And I want to compare it to the previous version of the unit. So I select the unit code and name and put in the release, and then I click compare. And what it does, it compares the units side by side. And if I click on compare unit of competency now, I want to see the elements and the performance criteria. So I click on that, and it compares the two units side by side. So it's really easy to see what changes have been made. So if you have a look at this, you'll see, element 1, prepare research brief relating to training and assessment practice. So they're the same, and the PCs are all the same. Same with element 2, conduct research in training and assessment practice. Slight wording difference there. Okay, but they're pretty much the same. Same with 3. When you get to 4, element 4 in the new one says implement research findings, and element 4 in the old one is report on the application, which is the same as element 5. So from this, it's really easy to see that there's a whole new element that's been added here with performance criteria that I would then need to take into account. If you want to have a look at, you can compare the performance evidence. It's side by side. You can see the similarities and the differences. Knowledge evidence, this one hasn't got huge knowledge, but there's one difference over here, and it's just really easy to see because they are all the same. So all the links to the different websites are here, and there's information relating to reports that you may need to go to. And then support, there may be a few glitches, like we have found a few glitches, and then you can just click on contacts for feedback, and it gives you an email address where you can find anything that you've found that needs to be changed. So we're loving it, and we hope that these useful insights will help you.